How safe are you online? A comedy in 3 acts. In a land far, far away, filled with very many cats and ugly creatures known as trolls, who have nothing better to do than make your life miserable, there once lived a maidenly princess by the name of Alice. Now Alice lived very far away from Bob, her main paramour, and she wanted to dilly-dally with him one last time. But she can't send him a message by pigeon, because her pigeon died yesterday of heart attack. She must use the Royal Post Service, otherwise known as Charlie. She writes her message down neatly on a piece of paper and gives it to Charlie, and Charlie starts on his perilous journey towards Bob.
You gore-belly spur gold scullion. Just make sure no one else gets his hand on this piece of paper, or I will chop off your head.
Charlie starts on his perilous journey towards Internetville, the city where Bob's current residence is located in. To get there, he needs to go through the perilous forest of forbidden lolcats. Little does he know that Mallory is lying in wait, ready to pounce, the eye of the tiger within him. When Charlie is right next to him, Mallory jumps out, brandishing his long sword.
Halt! In the name of all that is illegal, hand over everything you have. Did you not hear me, you mangled bastard poor pig? I said hand over everything, or I will skewer you through.
Oh dear, that went completely wrong. Let's try that again, shall we? Alice has a strange sense of foreboding.
Goes at it again. Reminds me of that time my Uncle Tom died, and my cousin had a fit of rage. Damn near killed everyone.
This time, she decides to lock the message in a chest with a giant padlock. Why does she use such arcane methods? No one knows to this day, and no one ever will. She gives the one-ton chest to Charlie.
You small grey-coated gnat, make sure no one steals this from you, or I will chop off your head!
The journey begins anew. Charlie hops onto his favorite ride and starts pedaling vigorously. Mallory is again lying in wait, ready, pumped. He trained for this his entire life. He had raw eggs for breakfast yesterday. He shadow-boxed in a dark area. He is ready.
Stop right there, thou that muddy-mettled rascal. Hand over everything you have. Stop that. More of your conversation will affect my brain. Just hand over everything, or I will skewer you through.
But wait, how can Mallory open the chest?
No!
Back at the palace, Charlie arrives from his perilous journey.
You weedy full-born miscreant! Where have you been? Have you delivered the letter? Well, never mind. You need to take this key to Bob, so he can unlock my chest. Make sure he gets it, or I'll chop off your head.
Charlie rides again towards the forest of forbidden lolcats. Mallory is surprised to see him coming again, but his longsword is at the ready, and he stops Charlie once more.
Ha! You again? What bothersome wind brought you this way? Enough banter. Hand over everything you have.
Oh bother. Third time's the charm, eh? Once again we are at the palace, and again Alice wants to send a message to Bob. She has her second sense of foreboding.
Blimey, those were some shivers. Reminds me of the time my unruly brother eloped with the daughter of those damn neighbors of ours. Poor fool, got himself killed in the process. But at least we got rid of a nuisance.
She concocts a brilliant plan to get her message across safely.
I know what I can do. I will lock the message in a chest, send that to Bob without the key. Bob can then lock the chest again with his own padlock. He sends it back to me. Once I received it, I have a chest with 2 padlocks. One of them is mine and the other is Bob's. I don't have the key to Bob's padlock, but I can unlock my padlock. My chest now only has Bob's padlock on it. I then send it back to Bob. When Bob receives the chest, he can unlock his padlock, finally open the chest and read the message.
Mallory cannot stop Charlie and take the message. He has no way to open the chest, and at no point is there a key being carried from one person to another. If Mallory did decide to steal the chest, he would only attract the attention of every guard in the kingdom without gaining anything in return. Now a message from our mute protagonist.
And thus the dilemma has folded inwards and vanished. The princess is content, and her lover can read her words of passion while lying recumbent on his favourite sofa. The malfeasances of the lowly Mallory are duly avenged, and the world basks under the comforting rays of the sun. I alone remain tormented, but that I am forbid. To tell the secrets of my prison house, I could a tale unfold, whose lightest word would harrow up thy soul.
In the real world, the message would be sent over the internet. The padlock would be a cipher which is used to encrypt or garble the file. If you know the cipher, it is very easy to decrypt a message, but without knowing the cipher, it is impossible to break it. So every time the message goes over the network, it is always encrypted and no keys are passed between the 2 machines. This means a Mallory on the internet cannot see the message. Every machine would have its own encryption key which it would use to decipher encrypted messages. This is used all the time on the internet. When you send your credit card details to Amazon or eBay, send someone an email or message someone on Facebook. And now you can understand why sometimes you get weird messages from your browser informing you that certain sites are harmful. This is usually because their encryption keys are either out of date or not clever enough. Thanks for watching.